Jay Monahan having the big press conference on Tuesday defending the PGA Tour's changes, saying they are not copying the LIV whatsoever.
We're back on this again.
It just happened this week.
Just another week.
I'm staying out of this one this
Okay.
week. So.
The biggest thing that's kind of come out is that catering to the elite players is the new hot topic of this, which, I mean, every sport does.
Yep.
Like basketball, the elite players in basketball make hundreds of millions. Football, hockey, the elite guys make it. Also, why shouldn't golf? So I don't really get the anger there. But a lot of the mid-range players are still cautiously optimistic now that they've heard what Monahan says. But, I mean, you get a guy that finishes 75th on the FedEx Cup this year, doesn't get in the playoffs, and doesn't get into any of the no-cut events next year. What's keeping them around?
The fact that they don't have anywhere else to go.
Well, I'm sure the LIV will be calling some of them.
Some of them, but at the same time, they're not going to call everyone unless they change and pay more people. I don't think it's as crazy bad as we think it is, because there's only like probably 30 spots left over there, so you might take
Not even.
half of
They
the
could
guys
always
that
add more
actually matter.
teams, you guys. They could always add more
Yeah.
teams.
They could, but then they got to pay more people, and whether they're going to do that for something that appears to not last forever anyway is not going to happen.
I think that's where, like, going into this season, they had made it sound like they were going to bring in a bunch of new guys and have a big turnover and make these teams better. That obviously did not happen.
Yeah, no one wants to play there.
Now, if this doesn't happen with all of these changes going on, and there are all these people that are unhappy, LIV's not going to be around long. If they can't get some of these guys.
If these changes don't get more guys going to
Absolutely.
LIV is toast.
I 100% agree.
I think
So-
what LIV should be doing is targeting the DP World Tour guys. Like the ones before, like how like Burmester and Herbert made the jump. Like, you got to be getting in on those guys that are trending up.
Fox.
Guys like that, instead of PGA Tour
they're
guys
not
trending
there.
down.
But they're not there. Like, if Ryan Fox goes to LIV as a PGA Tour follower, I'm not going to watch the LIV for Ryan Fox. So
No, but
matter.
it generally builds the strength of their roster.
It doesn't, though. They need names to move the needle.
Yeah, this top, if you're not in the top 70, if they're targeting those 75 or 70 to 100 guys, they're not going to do anything for the LIV.
Well, not
It
really.
depends
Like, if you
what-
get
it depends what
like
their
Ricky
age is.
Fowler,
If
who's
they're-
been
Yeah,
rumored, if
right?
he falls out of it again,
Yeah.
like, what's keeping him?
Yeah, if they
Rick's
get Ricky, for sure.
Rick Stan.
But that is all that it comes down to. Is you said the top 75. Well, the top 75 guys, for the most part, are the people that the PGA Tour are watching the PGA Tour. So if the LIV is taking the 76 to 125th guys, we ain't watching them anyway.
No, but I'm saying...
Or DP World Tour guys.
I'm
We're
saying
not watching them.
This isn't World Golf Rankings. This is FedEx
Yeah.
Cup Rankings. So you could have a guy who's 30th in the world, has a bad season. He's like, now I'm not in any of these tournaments next year?
Yeah.
But he would be because he's 30th in the world.
Not necessarily.
No, I think it's...
It's based on FedEx Cup.
Yeah.
And all the
there
points
are
that they
some
get.
qualifiers to get
Yes.
some of those people in, but who's to say 25 doesn't have a bad year
I just
and then
don't
he's
think
in
they're not
anyway.
I don't think they're getting enough guys.
I know.
It's still
very true.
They still got to earn it. Like you said, if you're 30th in the world and you don't play good enough to be in the top 70, well, you didn't earn your spot next year.
Absolutely you didn't. But if I'm 30th in the world...
Oh,
and
So you're not saying that the PGA's rules are kind of shitty. You're just saying why wouldn't they go to the LIV?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying
Gotcha.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying that the rules are cutting them out. I'm
Yeah.
saying
the no cut thing we can talk about being shitty though, because that's shitty.
It sucks.
It
It
is.
really
There
does.
There should be a few. Like there's nothing wrong with a few no cut events a year.
It's-
Or
I
even
think
having still a cut at those their number, right?
Trim
Whatever it is,
30
70
after Saturday or
Yeah,
something.
100%.
Yeah.
Right? They do that at the Masters,
Yeah.
right? You have 85, 90 golfers and they still cut it to 55. We'll do the same thing here.
Yeah.
Right? Because Rory's out there shooting, he was 7 over, 8 over. He's going to be the first tee time off on Saturday. Yes, some people are going to show up to go and watch him.
It's only for
But
the people
masses,
that are there.
Yeah, but it's still, even that is a small amount. I
But
think.
yeah, you're right. If the fields are that strong,
Yes.
then they're still not going to watch them now.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
if
you're
they're
gonna
wa-
go
it's not
watch,
for
if you're gonna
Rory's-
watch the afternoon guys.
Yeah.
this-
Yes.
if Rory's at the John Deere and he's the only star there, then everyone's watching him.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah. The only other thing I want to touch on that is Rory was all over James Hahn because obviously James Hahn came out and made a big stink about this and then didn't even show up to the meeting
Yeah.
to have a chance to explain
It's
his
a
side
power
of the
move,
story.
eh?
Didn't he?
a dummy.
Wasn't
Or a
the,
dumb move.
the grumblings because it was at a 7 a.m. The meeting was
7:30.
at 7:30.
Still,
Yeah.
if
There were
you're
a bunch
that,
of people, like-
if you're that upset, you got to be going. You got to
Robin
be at
didn't
that.
go. Scheffler
Yeah.
didn't go.
Well, yeah, I get why the big guns aren't
Yes.
going, but like,
Yeah.
if you're a guy that's verbally come out and been like, "This is dumb, you're screwing us all
Yes.
over," like you should be there.
But there were also a bunch of people that come out and said, "Well, do I need to go? You guys have already ratified this. Like, it's happening.
Yeah.
I can come out and just bitch about it, but that doesn't do anybody any good because it's happening no matter what." So,
Yeah. So
that was the point.
we'll put a pin in this for till next week
Yeah,
when
till
something
next
new
week.
comes up.
Okay.
Next, Tiger Woods and his now ex-girlfriend
Oh, I forgot this was-
saga
Fuck, yeah, that was
is
this
starting
week.
to unfold. Like, when is the point that people realize that as good of a golfer as Tiger Woods is, he might not be the best human in the world? Like, don't give me
I
like
think
any-
most people now have come to that point that there's a love for Tiger on the course that doesn't necessarily transition to off the course.
But I mean, like, and you can't really fault him. He comes by it naturally. Like, Earls was getting squeezed off by random girls at the golf
Yes.
course when Tiger was
Exactly.
practicing.
Squeezed off. You're right.
No, but it is slowly getting harder to even just remotely like the human Tiger.
I mean, the little trick he played on her was
All
pretty
time.
good. Was pretty
939.
good.
It was very good.
Where do you think he told her they were going?
Just probably the best, like her bucket list vacation.
Yeah.
St. Lucia.
Just so she
Had to be St. Lucia.
Just so she had no idea. Like, we're doing it all. Everything you want. See you at the airport. I just got to grab something from the back as he's changing the locks as she's leaving.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens
I'm
if
surprised
she.
you didn't lead the pod with this story. Harv.
it is.
Oh, it
he's
was
been
tough.
He waited an hour and
If it-
20 minutes to
If
bring
it
this
wasn't
up.
the players, I would have. Let's put it that way. So we'll see if she gets to break her NDA. I mean, why wouldn't she? She's that mad. Those NDAs mean nothing.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, they probably mean nothing to non-Tiger Woods people.
But I mean, like, she tells a friend, that friend leaks it. They just say, no, I didn't tell her. Tell that
Well,
person.
because the thing is, she wants to break it so then she can go and get book deals and stuff like that.
Yes.
But as soon as she does, Tiger will take every single penny from those book deals.
Oh, probably.
So it's like, kind of Tiger almost should let her break it, and then, or not let her break it. She does it anyway. He sues her for everything she gets, and then he's going to make just as much money on the books.
Probably. And I
He
mean,
could come out of this
Unless she
making
gets
more
away
money.
with that sexual abuse.
and Tiger came out and said
box
there's none of that, as she's just a
Yeah.
jilted ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out. It'd be great to hear the stories, though. Like, I'm here for that.
I
Absolutely.
honestly have shut out his personal life so much as the fact that I didn't even know they broke up.
I don't
I
think
mean, it's
I don't
amazing.
think- I don't think- yeah,
it's
maybe-
amazing
yeah.
that they lasted this long.
Yeah.
I
But
agree.
it was probably one of those situations where, like, here's infinite money, but I get to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And now she's not cool with that anymore,
Yeah.
I guess. But moving on. Next, Padraig Harrington's going into the Golf Hall of Fame this year. I thought he was already in.
I was surprised that he wasn't when I saw that.
Like, I just
Yeah.
thought that had already happened.
Yeah.
I would say if there's one
Well-deserved.
key aspect of my golf knowledge that's lacking is who the hell is in the Golf Hall of Fame.
I think pretty much you could probably
All of
name
them. All of
name
them.
names. I don't think you'd get one
You
wrong.
think that's
Yeah.
the top thing that's missing from your golf knowledge? I think there's a lot more things missing than that.
Yeah, but they're not the top.
They're not top. Next, I guess a golfer was struck by lightning in Australia here this week while playing golf. I guess he wasn't hitting a 1-iron, right?
Oh, boy. Wrap it up. Play the song.
Play a song.
You like that one?
Oh, that's
And then for all the gearheads or equipment nerds, whatever you want to call them, that Martin Borgmeyer came out and explained
Old
his
Whippy there.
his setup for long drive. It's Paradigm, so obviously we're going to talk about that. But then the extremely whippy shaft in there, and it's bent down or dialed down to 2.5 degrees of loft.
48 inches.
48-inch ladies flex driver shaft.
And takes the weights out of the head,
yeah.
so it's just the lightest thing in the world.
Yeah. It was something.
It's like you swing that so hard, you're not even swinging anything.
Yeah, it feels like you need a little bit of
You
weight
do need
there,
it, yeah.
and like
To
they,
even know how to.
but he
square
doesn't
it up.
even put a weight in it. He just like tapes over the because you can't have an open part on your club in those things, so he just like tapes over it, so it's still just as light in competitions. It's weird to me, but that's why I'm not a long drive guy. Last one for around the world. I guess there's going to be a golf ball rollback potentially coming.
Tomorrow, apparently, yep.
Is the,
Okay.
Seriously. Did you
We'll
not
talk
read,
about it next week.
You didn't read the article?
No, I didn't read it.
So they're going to have one
I'm gonna read
for
it tomorrow. When
I
it
actually
happens.
did read the article.
for champions or championships. They're looking to roll back the ball, which I think is absolutely ridiculous.
it's
You're
the
gonna
dumbest thing in the world.
Yes. So
Can only carry like 317 they're trying
Yeah.
to get it to.
the cost of everything is already high enough for everybody like us that have to pay for balls and clubs and gloves. That's just going to drive the cost up because these companies are going to have to do all this R&D to create this new ball that isn't even going to be really sold because the amount of people that are going to end up buying that ball is so small, they're not going to make any money off of it. So they need to make that money back somewhere else.
I will never
Right?
buy that ball.
No, nobody.
I don't
will.
care if
unless
they-
you're playing in a fucking
Nope,
pro
I ain't
championship
doing
or
it.
something.
I don't care. You can
Yeah.
disqualify me. I don't give a shit. I'm not buying that ball.
I think it's a terrible decision. But
I can't wait to talk
What do
about
we
it
know?
when it happens.
Yeah. Once we know the details, we can
well,
actually
we
talk
don't
about it.
We don't need to talk about it next week. We just talk
Just
about
cover
it.
it. We just know what's happening.
You talk
Perfect.
about hey,
So
listen.
tomorrow when they don't do anything, we'll erase this from the records.
Yep.
You talk
Well,
about
keep-
repeating stuff. We'll just skip it next week then.
Okay.
Oh, we'll probably bring it up.
Yeah.
Around the world, no tournament in the Champions, LPGA, Korn Ferry, Canadian
Perfect.
Tours. DP World Tour had the Kenya Open, won by Jorge Campillo. Great Rhino trophy. The African swing on the DP World Tour has the best trophies.
Yep, I'll say that.
And Cockrell missed the cut, unfortunate. And the bullet was T35. Still going to bring him up until he wakes up and comes on the pod.
I should email his agent again.
Do it.
I just want to say in it for the entire episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or at least after he gets off the call. Pick recap.
Let's go.
Matty B won the week.
Good
He
for you.
had
Thank you.
so the
Don't
standing.
say the averages, though.
Oh, I'm gonna have to because you got a.
Oh my God! I forgot.
You got a good one in here.
What an idiot!
So the standings
I mean, we
are
both picked 2 missed cuts, so it doesn't really matter. But
Bronell 10,
Yep.
Canoop 8, Matty B 7, Harv 5. Matty B had Fowler 13th. Alex Norton missed the cut 76. Gary Woodland 54th for a 48 average at one of the premier events.
that's a tough look.
I was
Can't wait for the majors where we can actually pick the good guys.
Yeah, maybe. I was second. I had sixth.
So
Great pick.
Unbelievable.
Pick of the week. Should have won the week just for that.
Kisner screwed me.
DFL.
Yes.
75th. I run away with this thing if he just doesn't go full Kisner on the weekend there.
Yep.
And I had Nico Echeverria miss the cut for 76 for 52 average. Canoop was third. He had Davis Riley miss cut 76. Russell Henley 19th. Came out of nowhere. And Webb Simpson missed the cut 76 for a 57 average. And old Bronell had KH Lee miss cut 76. Andrew Putnam missed cut 76. And Brennan Steele
Did not play.
plays on the Live Tour, so that's a 78 because Rom would have been 77 and Steele is 78.
Best part is that you had Kisner that made the cut, and he was only 3 better than a guy that didn't even play.
I mean, it's a bit of a flaw for sure for a 77 average. So,
How did your picks do this week that they weren't given to you? Henley was gifted to you by
Beat
Harv.
you, but this week.
Beat me by what? 2?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's a equally bad look on us as Bronell.
So for the listeners, Brennan Steele is on the live.
Yeah,
And when I
none
picked
of
him,
us- none of
no
us even
one said anything.
No.
I'm not
Everyone-
I'm not really paying attention. I don't really care who
Bullshit.
you pick.
No,
Play the tapes.
I
We
agree.
record the pods
I
now.
agree. I don't care.
No,
if
I don't
you pick
care. I
someone
write
who's
it
on the
down.
tournament, I have
Well,
no
you're
idea.
completely oblivious. I know
That's
you
probably
are.
the T1 thing that I'm not good with golf knowledge on. T1.
We'll start making a list here, and then we'll rank
Yeah.
the list
Just
after.
put it on the whiteboard.
So Valspar.
I think I know everybody on the live now, so I should avoid them
I
this
don't know,
week.
man.
They're going to be pulling.
See what
in
your
all
picks
those.
are this week. Valspar Championship. So Innisbrook Resort in Palm Harbor, Florida. Par 71, 7,340 yards. This is, founded in 2000. This is the hardest 3-hole stretch named after, I don't know, that has a name.
The Snake
The
Pit.
Snake Pit here.
Rattlesnake, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the hardest 3-hole stretch. So see some big scores here probably this week going through there. Sam Burns looks to make it 3 in a row, and he will follow Stricker, who was the last to do it from 2009 to 2011 at the John Deere Classic.
Really?
Yeah, and actually we have a bunch this year. So Rory's got 2 chances to go back to back to back.
Canadian Open.
Yeah,
Yep.
and CJ Cup, I believe, was the other one. And then there's a couple other guys that I didn't write down. I should have probably wrote it down.
Kurt Kitayama could be a sleeper at the
Hey,
CJ
you
Cup.
never
eh?
know. So 10 of the world's top 50 are playing this week, headlined by Justin Thomas, Fitzpatrick, and Spieth. Ryan Gerard received a sponsor's exemption this week, looking to gain his special temporary membership, and he needs a top 10 this week.
Okay.
Not a whole ton, kind of a bleh field.
It's not that bad.
No,
Could be worse. 3
But we're-
Canadians.
but we're not done preview.
Oh, sorry.
Live Tucson this week.
Oh, fuck.
The gallery, the Gallery Golf Club in Marino, Arizona. So they're down in the desert this
Previewing
week.
something we don't even pick for.
Hey, we
Yet.
can. We can.
Yet.
Yeah.
Par 71 playing
I'll take
7,460 yards. This week, the golf club has the longest par 5 in North America, 725 yard par 5 ninth.
Is it
hole.
downhill?
I have no idea.
Has
Doubt
to.
it, but we'll see.
Doubt it.
Fun
whatever he
little,
wants.
fun little fact. This golf course has hosted the WGC match play before. So in 2007 and 2008. So for 2 years it did. Stenson won that year, and so did Tiger Woods. So, yeah.
Okay.
Picks. Matty B's up first.
Can you
Canadian- I was going to say the Canadians before he cut me off
Oh.
with the lip.
Sure. Yeah.
Gliggs, Hadwin, Taylor. So Hadwin, obviously.
Can you read me the standings again?
Bronell 10, Knoop 8, Matty B 7, Har 5.
Noted. I'm taking the easiest pick on the board, Adam Hadwin.
Yeah. I had him-
Outside the top 50.
I had him first on my list. It's
Too easy.
a no-brainer.
Too easy.
Just
You
like
shouldn't
Rick
even
Fowler
put-
last week.
You shouldn't even put him on your list.
No, I
Because
shouldn't
you
have.
didn't have first
I know.
overall, and he's
Who,
first overall.
Had to just in case.
who picked for me last week?
I think I did.
Okay, I'll give Bronell Kevin Kisner.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't actually.
I think it was me. I think it was me,
Card
and
laid
was
the
you.
card played.
Yeah.
but don't worry, I
Card
got you. I
lays,
got your
card
back
plays,
here.
yeah.
I got you.
Because you gave Canoe Henley.
Yeah.
I got Harv. Harv's
Yeah,
gonna,
he gave me Kisner, but you shouldn't have spoke up because the card laid's card played. So
yeah,
you got
and
Kisner.
it's a good thing you didn't give me Kisner because you're getting someone good.
Made
being
cut
last.
last week, boys.
Yeah.
He's on the rise. Kiz. Old Kizzy.
Who's winning? You are, right, still?
Yeah.
I'll give you a KH lead.
I already
Okay,
gave
I'll
him
take Kisner and KH. I get the best one. Card lays or
I
card
just
play.
gave him
I got
one.
two
Yeah,
guys.
you're
I
right.
got 2 top 50 guys already.
See? I don't really pay attention,
Yeah.
even though I
I'll
write these
start.
down. All right,
start.
fine. I'll take Suh this week.
Okay.
Justin Suh.
All right. So now, did you pick already? Oh, yeah, you took Hadwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fuck you. I'll give you KH Lee.
Mind games, bud.
Nice.
I actually wanted it.
Well, do you want to know the rest of the players that are available in the top 50?
I already, yeah.
Okay.
I know.
Because
them.
there's
I'm
some
gonna
pretty good
take-
picks here.
I'm gonna take Denny McCarthy.
Fuck you. Seriously.
Oh man, I'm gonna
F you.
take Ben Griffin.
Okay.
What's going on here?
That's your whole list?
What is going on
Your
here?
whole list is gone.
Did you guys see him mic'd up to the players? That was awesome.
No, I didn't.
He said he was on that par 5. I think it was 9 or 11, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you only live once. I'm going for it out of the pine straw." Only would have been better if he would have said the Lord hates a coward, but it was his interview was really
the shot good?
Yep.
Oh.
Then I think it's 3 putt for par. But
Okay. Sorry, what was your pick?
Danny McCarthy. You?
Last one, eh?
Last one. This is your second pick.
you didn't
No,
pick.
it's my last, like, to round out my picks.
To his picks.
Oh, right.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get a
My
signed
team
one.
is complete.
Oh, right, yeah.
After this.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
signed anyone yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you gave him KH Lee. So now he's picking his second guy for his own team.
okay.
He still has to assign someone else for his third pick, but he's just saying his team's going to be finished here.
Okay.
A little bit confusing, for sure.
yeah.
Ben Ann.
Benon.
Am I up?
Yep.
Benon.
I'll take Davis Riley. Lost to the playoff here last year.
I am giving Harv Sam Burns.
You're not.
Card laid's card played.
What is going on here? Are you going to give him
No one wins 3 in a row.
Are you going to get? Well, top 10 doesn't hurt though.
Are you sure glad you didn't give me Kevin?
Are you going to
Kister?
give him the
Yeah.
John Rahm speech that you gave me? Because this is the same thing. The guy's won twice in a row
Not
here.
until after it
Yeah.
happens.
After it happens. The goal is to not pick the winner, Bronell.
That's right.
Since my whole list is pretty much gone here.
Who has to pick for me then? Canoop?
Yep. I'm going to take Will Gordon.
Okay. Canute.
I'm picking for Matt, correct?
That's
Yeah.
correct. And you
Probably-
don't have hopes.
Probably Brian
Harmon?
Harmon.
No, he was top 5 here last year.
Probably Harmon.
It's Bradley. But
No, it's Brian Harmon.
no, okay.
What
Well,
is
do
he
some
gonna-
research.
Do some research. Keegan Bradley's number 1 in the power rankings.
He missed the cut here last year
He's
and
number
sucked
one.
at the players
He's
players
number
last
1
week.
in the power rankings.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Who made the power rankings?
PG
Keegan's dad?
I was going to say Keegan did.
You gave me Brian Harmon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, the old
I
I
gotta-
got.
Why do you have 5 guys?
I have
on my list?
I have Harmon, McCarthy, and Hadwin. If I
Harmon?
don't win this week, something wrong.
Why would he have 5 guys on your
I'm
list?
sorry.
You didn't delete them out?
Yeah, he's just writing.
I'm
everyone
all
down.
over the fucking place here.
Bronell's
has
last
Gordon?
pick.
Harv has
Harv
Will
does?
What's your team, Canute?
He's
Sir
got-
Lee Ann.
Silly.
Whoa!
We might have a finish in our hands, boys.
Are you going to be pissed he stole your fetish? Or?
No, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. I'm down to Austin Smotherman or Wyndham Clark.
Clark's on my list. I would pick him.
So
to be
not
honest.
him.
And I'll show you. I swear to you.
Well,
I
Smotherman's
do
my
think that
best
he's
bet
gonna
for the
do
week,
well.
so I'm going to take Wyndham Clark.
Ah,
And
I
then I'm
really
gonna
like that pick.
Go
Actually.
the other way
He's been
with
playing awesome.
T27
really, really well.
at the players, so not terrible. So
okay.
best bets, I'll go first since I just said what I'm going to do. I'm kind of been hot in best bets, boys.
Yep, sure.
The top 20 parlays have been working,
I got
Yeah.
one of those too.
but I
do
don't
I.
have one of those this week.
So do I.
I just have an Austin Smotherman top 20. That's all I got.
4.
6-1.
Okay.
He was T35 at the players. He was T25 at the Valspar. So not great.
It's the Valspar this week.
Hmm?
It's the Valspar this week.
Yeah, he was T25 last year
Okay.
at this event. So
Okay.
he's got a chance.
Harv,
Four missed cuts before the players, though. So
I had a parlay
Not important.
since we won, and I said if we didn't win, I'd never agree
Yeah.
to one, but we won, so I'm going to try to throw this one out. Justin Suh and Ben Griffin, top 20s for plus 906.
that's a big one. Yeah, those guys aren't
I like that.
top dogs. So
Okay. I'm just confirming this real quick.
Oh, and I had Eric Cole, top 10, plus 700.
Don't like that. As
I'm
much.
not sure Saw and Griffin both can go back to back good weeks.
Yeah.
But
I really,
like where your
really,
head's at.
I really like this. It's not worth as much as yours. Ben An, top Asian, at plus 250. I know it's not a lot,
I know you know all of them
but listen.
playing this week.
So,
So let's say
Lee, Ben An, S.H. Kim, Carly Wan, and Daeshawn Doe.
Yeah, that's pretty good. What's the number for Ben?
3.5, so plus 250.
Yeah. That's basically him against KH Lee.
Okay.
What do you got, Matty?
I got top 30s. 3 of them. Hadwin, Fleetwood, and Wu. Plus 810.
Which Woo? Dylan or
Brandon.
Brandon.
Brandon, the good one.
Who after I made this, he's in the power rankings too. All 3 of these guys are in the power rankings. Same power rankings that have Keegan Bradley.
There's no fucking way Keegan Bradley's first in the power rankings. There's no way.
He is. So Hadwin, Fleetwood, and Wu are plus 810. So I'm just going to read you the power rankings. Keegan Bradley gave Sam Burns all he could handle here in 2021, but settled for second.
Oh, right.
It's Bradley's only top 30 in 7 tries, but he's arguably the best shape and form of his career today. Sits fourth
Missed
in
the
FedEx
cut last
Cup
week.
with a win, a second, and a T5 among 6 top 25s. It's a weird thing.
He's only got one top 30 at this event, and he's first in the power rankings.
Yes, it's very weird. It's like a
They
swerve.
just don't like.
Let's
Sam
bet him to
Burns.
miss the cut.
But how about this? Hadwin, Fleetwood, and Wu top 30s for plus 810.
That's good. That's
We're on a
pretty
bit. We're on a
You
bit of a
missed
heater
the parlay.
with these.
I'm out on parlays. I'm gonna keep that running. So
Plus 810, best odds, top 30s.
Say it again. Fleetwood,
Hadwin,
Brandon Wu, and Hadwin.
top
Top
30.
30 at plus 810.
I like it. Go
His
big.
is 1.
We got some
His
money to
is
play
one
with right
guy.
now, boys.
Yours is 2 guys? No, yours has been on.
Yeah,
I
just
got
one.
2 guys.
And you got 2 guys. So, I mean, there are some moving parts with this, but it's easily the highest odds.
I like Carves, but I don't think both those guys go back-to-back good weeks. That's my problem with it.
Was Ben Griffin that good last week?
Well, he was
30,
like near
I
the
think
top.
like 35th
40th,
or 38th, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, he fell off.
Oh, he fell off. Yeah.
Trust me, I know. I had him.
Is he Asian?
Like, I mean, I'm
Feels good when you can throw that on someone else, doesn't it? Feels real good.
Oh,
I mean, if you guys like, it's not as sexy of a pick, but like you could just straight up go just Hadwin and Fleetwood, and not mix
500? 400?
Hadwin and Fleetwood. No, that's only 250, but still plus money.
That's not great, though.
No, I'd take the Ben on one at 250 over that one.
Yeah, me too. I like the 810 with Wu in there.
You guys want to try it one more time?
We're hot.
We're
Yep.
up big,
Yep.
over 10 units in 12 weeks. That's good.
Yep. Should have been more if Connors wasn't jinxed. I'm going to bring it up all year. All year.
Canute, what are you thinking?
Just wait till this week.
What are you thinking here?
Who are you jinxing this week? Hadwin?
No, he's
Whoever-
going to jinx Wu.
Whoever we have, doesn't matter.
So
Why?
jinx
Stop
him.
with
Why are
this.
you doing it?
'Cause they
Why are you
aren't
doing
real.
it, though? They are. It's been proven.
Did we win this week?
Yeah, Jason Day. So
Yeah. No, the
jinx-
Svensson one was this week.
The day
You
one-
said it's Svensson's week. After Friday. You said that.
Maybe.
it's a 104-minute pod, by the way, not 80.
Shut it down.
So what do you guys? We got to pick
Let's
one.
do the 3-man.
We gotta pick
Let's
one.
do the 3-man.
Three man. You're
Yeah,
out.
you're-
I'm okay.
Bet. I already bet it.
Okay.
Benan is gonna cash. I'll tell you that right now.
And you had
Can we
top
have a
20.
two?
Smotherman's
Can we have
cashing too.
Can we have a 2-bet week?
Yeah,
do all four if you
pick.
want.
A bonus pick. Ben on what? Top 20?
No, Benan, top Asian.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but he's only plus 250, and he's still got to beat KH Lee, who's a top 50 player in the world.
Yeah. Don't love it.
Oh, and he's on my team this week, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's
Yeah,
he's
I
no,
gonna be
can't
good.
do it. It's the parlay. That's it. You guys got anything else?
No, shut it down.
Valspar. Paint. It's time for us to hit the clubhouse.